All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. We have Coach Klink from Chico State. We have Malik Duffy and Kelvin Wright Jr. as our student athletes. And as we've been doing all day, we'll start with an opening comment from Coach, and then we'll open up for a few questions to our student athletes. And then we'll go ahead and excuse them, and then we'll talk to Coach for a few minutes. So, Coach, talk about a little bit about tonight's game.
First and foremost, I'm just so proud of the group of guys. I told them in the locker room, it's just been such a magical season. It's been the greatest group of guys that you could ever ask to coach. Just so proud of them. The 5 seniors that are leaving the program, I just thank them for everything they've done. They've just been amazing people and representatives of the Chico community, or the community of Chico State in our program. I thought it was a battle. It was a great game. We did not shoot the ball particularly well, but did some things to force some turnovers and get some offensive rebounds that gave us some chances to score. Had a chance to win it at the end. I wasn't real pleased with what play I chose to run. So I'll be thinking about that one, but just couldn't be more proud of the effort and just how hard these guys have fought all year and just the belief that they've had.
Okay, we'll open it up for questions. And I know we have Jenna Fink on virtually. So Jenna, if you have a question for our student athletes, type it into the Q&A. Go ahead, Luke.
Malik, talk a little bit about your experience here at Chico State and playing for the guy next to you.
Man, it's been unforgettable. You know, Coach Klink's going to be a lifelong friend of mine, you know, more than a friend, a mentor. So I'm just super excited that I had the opportunity to come back, play for him, the team. It's, you know, something I'll never forget and cherish for the rest of my life. You know, he's pushed me ever since I've been here, believed in me, you know, recruiting me out of high school. And, you know, I just want to prove to him that he made the right decision. And, you know, it was no doubt it's coming back just for him, but, you know, for the team, you know, myself, but mostly for the team and, you know, for Coach Klink. So.
You know, you go through your career trying to coach a student athlete, and he's not the only one, but this guy is the epitome of what it means to be a student athlete. Graduate school, I mean, I can't even count the number of awards he's won for being the player he's been. And most of all, he's got as good a heart as anybody I've ever coached. And you couldn't ask for a better player, better person, better student. If I had a kid that grew up to be like him, I'd be a proud dad.
Kelvin, what about you? Talk about what it's been like for you to spend these last few years with Malik and kind of learning a little bit from him and kind of watching the way he does things.
Well, I mean, obviously, I haven't been here as long as Malik has, but, you know, if that comes down my route, then I'll be here hopefully as long as he has and have as great as a career. Hopefully, if not better than him, but, you know, it's very much hard to do. I mean, just playing under coach is definitely a lot of fun. I mean, practices get real intense, and he kind of lets it go so that, you know, we understand that we need to play scrappy, but, you know, not foul. And then playing and learning from Malik is definitely something that, I mean, I just watch him every day in practice, and I just take notes from there. I mean, obviously, I don't shoot the ball nowhere near as well as him, but, you know, I try to get to the basket and do what I can and use my body the way he does and take my time and slow down just like he does.
What about, Kelvin, you played your best basketball, I thought, in the postseason in the NCAA tournament. What about playing at this level brought out the best in you?
I mean, I knew it was win or go home, so I wasn't ready to go home, and I just wanted to give it everything I got so that I know if the season ended, unfortunately, like it did today, that I could say, you know, I had a good rest of my season at least.
I would just add with Kelvin, just the growth that he's had over the last year and a half. You know, I don't know how many players improved dramatically over the COVID year, but he's one that did. we would not have accomplished what we accomplished without Kelvin and how well he played, especially like you mentioned down the stretch. He was just a key for us defensively, rebounding the ball. He got his offense going, and he's somebody that we're going to rely heavy on next couple of years. So just really proud of the player he's become and the player he's still becoming.
Malik, talk a little bit about the message you and your senior teammates said to the younger guys at the after the game in the locker room. You know, what were some of the things you guys said to those guys about the legacy that you guys have left at Chico State?
Yeah. You know, the first thing I told them was, you know, I love them no matter what, and lifelong friends. We're going to communicate, be in touch for the rest of our lives, but just they can always contact me, Zay, Kevin, Curls, Colby, whenever they want. And they know what it takes to play at this high level of basketball, no matter what, you know, no matter what adversity we went through, whether it be, you know, game cancellations or COVID, fires, anything. They know the work that needs to be done. So it was great to have them step up during the postseason and throughout the whole year. But they're definitely gonna do well in the upcoming years. I'm excited for them.
Outstanding. Well, we're going to go ahead and say goodbye to our student athletes, gentlemen. It's been terrific watching you today in this season. Congratulations on a terrific year. Malik, good luck to you in your further endeavors. All right. Absolutely give it away.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thanks, guys. All right. We've got a couple questions for Coach from Jenna Fink, who's with us virtually. Coach, how proud of the team's resiliency on defense? Are you fighting back from not leading at the half and not taking the lead until midway through the second half?
I'm just proud of their effort all around, their competitive level. There were certain times in the game when we faced some adversity and it could have gone the wrong way, and we responded, whether it was putting defensive stops together, offensive possessions where we converted, offensive rebounds. I mean, we didn't shoot the ball well, but we did some things, some gritty things, some competitive things to stay in the game and give ourselves a chance to win it in regulation. So I'm just proud of the group and how much belief they have, you know, and not just this game, but the whole season. I mean, it's just been a tremendous group to coach. And I don't know if I'll go through my career and coach a group this special again. I hope I do, because it was one of the most enjoyable experiences of my life.
Coach, were you expecting Arnold to shoot as well as he did? And how did you try to make adjustments? And I don't know if you had heard, I had mentioned this to the Augusta folks. He became the 9th player to make 7 threes in a Elite 8 game tonight.
Yes, we were aware of how well he shoots it. Starting the game, the focal point of the defense was to really try and take out the big guy, Crawford. Not that we weren't going to guard 5, but he got hot early. So we made some adjustments at halftime where we started denying 5 the ball, which, you know, kind of took away our ability to double 0. So it was, you know, you're trying to take away 1, but you're going to give up the other. I thought I thought we defended him well in the second half in terms of making his shots hard, but he still stepped up and made him at a good clip. Phenomenal shooter, one of the best shooters that we've seen all year. And they've got a great team. You know, I give them a lot of credit. They're extremely talented, really well coached. They do their thing really, really well. But, you know, speaking on him, he's a phenomenal shooter and he had a great night.
Talk about those seniors, and it's been we talked about it in the pre-tournament press conference yesterday about, you know, just getting back to normalcy and how just weird of the last couple of years it's been. Talk about those guys, how they've helped this team get through all of that and got them to here in Evansville.
These 5 seniors are as good of people as you could ever want to be around. They are the epitome of what it means to be a student athlete. All of them excel in the classroom. 3 of them are grad students. They are high character people with great hearts, selfless. I go on and on and on just about what a tremendous group they were. Their leadership was great. They showed up every day. You got Josh Curls that didn't play very much, but was the most positive and selfless guy maybe that I've ever coached. Colby Orr, certain nights he just put us on his back. I mean, just the competitive level that he had. And to do that coming off the bench, I mean, he just bought into his role and never complained about anything. Isaiah Brooks, and just how much leadership he gave us throughout the year, and just how much he pushed the rest of the guys to just be great. Kevin Warren, I mean, I keep saying the epitome of a student athlete. This is a guy that's a 3.9 student, grad student, great player. And then Malik Duffy, and I've spoke about him. I mean, just a tremendous human being, a player, student. I could, you know, you talk about senior classes. We've had a lot of great senior classes. When it comes to a group of guys that are the epitome of people, high character people that we want to be around. We built this program on recruiting really good basketball players that are great people, and this class of seniors exemplifies that perfectly.
Luke, do you have a question, or can we go ahead and let you guys go?
That's good. Yeah.
Coach, congratulations on a terrific year. Great seeing you as always, and safe travels back.
Thank you.